Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Colts sideline, that's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. Facing off with him, the head coach of the Cowboys. His guys taking these final chances to do what they can to prep for the playoffs. They're going to be our top seed in the NFC. With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And off we go from AT&T. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He is down to the 30-yard line. We'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Fields this one at the 3. Oh, he lost it on the hit! Oh, and the kicking team's got it! Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're... sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Looking to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Richardson on the sneak. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Yeah, look at the pile of humanity. These QB sneaks turn into these enormous mosh pits. And I'll tell you what, inside that mosh pit, chaos goes down. And in that case, somebody rips the ball away. Big-time takeaway by the defense.
First down now, ball at the 33. Up the gut they go with Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his numbers being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Escapes a defender. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of the great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Richardson. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dak now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away, and that sets up 3rd down. Give to Williams from the gun. He'll stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Taken right at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down from the 42. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. There's a screen for Giddens. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throws caught.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Running it here with Giddens. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun is Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts face a 4-point deficit. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson will do it himself. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. To throw, Richardson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Throwing now, Richardson. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing from the gun here. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Throwing again, Richardson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Their punter making his way out now. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And start the drive with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. The throw right side finds Pittman. And this one doesn't go far. Offense to the line fast. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Cardinals in the NFC West. And this is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 46 yards, that's a touchdown. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles at home to take on Washington. And this is Brian Robinson. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Commanders have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the New York Giants. And this is the man quarterbacking the G-Men. He's looking good for early in his career. One of 4 touchdown passes in the game. The Giants win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Richardson, setting up the running back screen. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Richardson now. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Now carried by Giddens. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff, now Richardson. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now we'll try a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. George Pickens the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense set to head out. They were running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Richardson on 1st and 10. Here's a screen for Giddens. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. This is Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Richardson back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. And oh, he got it! Interception! Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. On his own read, they hand it to Blue. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Straight ahead with Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dak now from the gun. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. He's going to keep it this time. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in blocking his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on this first down. Richardson in big trouble now, and the ball is out. The Cowboys scoop it up. 30. Hits the 20. Gets the 10. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at him. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys making a 24-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. First down throw here from Richardson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. A run with Williams. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the fourth with that kind of lead. All set to go now from the 35. They go with Williams on the counter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering why. How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A third down run with Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one.
Putting it to this game, maybe anymore, Kate, this drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action with Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On here with Giddens. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts. To throw, Richardson. Setting up the screen. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Desperation time here. Taking a deep shot here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Screen here for Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's 2nd and 6.
They'll work against the blitz. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
They'll run it here with Moffa. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. On the carry, it's Moffa. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys about to be just 1 win away from an undefeated regular season. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Blue gets the handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He was good on his first attempt and a second from a little over 45 here. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
Richardson will do it himself. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now carried by Giddens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. goes one final shot. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.